Hey, Julian.
All right. What's going on, guys? How's everybody
Hey
doing?
everybody,
All right.
you
Thank
all
you for
having a good
joining me.
morning or
Week 7 of the RTB Mastermind. So for this call, we're just going to go over our roses, our thorns, and our buds, our wins for the week, the obstacles that we're facing, and what we want to be held accountable for to hit our goals.
awesome?
I'm going to go off
Good
my
morning.
screen left to right. Just, give it like 60, 90 seconds for your response. Try to keep it kind of in that range. And it's an open dialogue, so you guys can interrupt, talk, keep it going. Starting with Brandon, what's your win for the week, man?
Yeah, so my win for the week, this is my first week not working my 9 to 5, and I was super productive. I'd say for about 80% of the days, I was exactly who I said I was going to be, and it felt great. I also made a professional looking resume, and I did a little bit of outreach, so it was a good week.
Man. Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah, man. Me too.
Thank you.
I've been going crazy with the outreach. I just like revamped my morning formula to like. There's this book. I'm gonna show you guys this book. It's a good book. After you finish read Psychocybernetics, you should get this book. It's called The Miracle Morning for Millionaires. Yeah, it's just like a nice morning routine, meditation, all this stuff. Okay, next is Frank Footer. What's up?
Wait,
Win
what
for
was
the
the
week.
question again?
Yeah, just your win.
Okay, what was the question again? Sorry.
What's like a win for you for this week? Something that.
Okay, so win for this week was that I finished creating my commission crowd profile. I created a Upwork account. Then, so pretty much I'm setting the atmosphere for next week pretty much. And I also upgraded to the private coaching. So,
Man, yeah. Let me know how that goes with the private coaching, bro. I've been looking at that.
Awesome.
Badass. Oh, we got H. Oh, H. That's the Hawaiian dude. He'll be coming in soon. All right. What about you, Cheryl? What's been a win for you this week?
Wow. Okay. The last few weeks, actually, since COVID has kind of let us out of our caves again, I am back to both of my jobs. So everything like slowed way down with what I'm doing with this. And I'm like super bummed that I just didn't have the time like I did with COVID. So I've been trying to just tap in and listen. I'm still working through my modules. So when I'm not doing that, I try to tap in to just jump on the page and see what everybody's been doing and, kind of keep myself current on that so that I'm not just falling through the cracks or falling behind. So I'm trying to figure out how I can get this going faster like I was doing during COVID and actually start dropping off my other jobs. So,
okay. Well, get us going faster. What's been like a win though? Like
win. What has been my win? Let's see. I budget my time really, really well. I don't have a problem with that. I'm super organized, probably more organized than a lot of people. So I don't waste time. And I like the fact that I stay consistent in that. And what I'm gleaning from you guys when I do go on there, I'm not just scrolling through just to see, I take some notes from that as well. So for me, those are wins because I'm still absorbing with what little time I have to do that in. I'm still growing and I'm still learning. So those are my wins.
Awesome.
Huge win.
Yeah, consistency and growing is like the entire like the best, it's the name of the game. Let me see. Next up, by the way, H, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I'm right here. I'm just my computer is misbehaving. I can't make these work. So
it's all good, man.
Oh yeah, headphones on here.
Get one of these, man. They're $10. JLabs. They look ugly, but they work really good. They're at Walmart.
Yeah.
Let me see. Okay, so pretty much all we're doing is the mastermind's called the RTB Mastermind. So we go through like roses, thorns, and buds. That just means like your wins, your obstacles, and what you want to be held accountable for to hit your goal. Right now I'm going through. Right now I'm gonna ask Julian his like win for the week, and then we'll go to you. All right. Julian.
Hey,
What's up, man?
so
Guys,
Oh,
Julian is a beast, and he's 17.
come
I just
on.
wanted to say that.
I'm
He's
18.
awesome.
I'm 18 and not 17, but okay.
I thought you were 17. You lied
No
to me.
visual.
Oh, well, he's still a beast. He closed me. Yeah, man. What's been a week? What's been a win for you this week?
Hold on, really quick. You said I closed you. Does no one close you? Like, what do you mean?
Huh? Oh, you
Oh,
you
you
closed
mean
me, man.
oh, you mean the role play call? Yeah,
Yeah,
yes.
I'm a shopper, man. Well, I really do got to think about it.
Yeah. I finished my certification program, which, to be honest, I feel like the more value out of that whole program was because the stuff that Eli Wild teaches you. I mean, yeah, it's nice to be in the Owners and Closers Network, but I've also started doing my outreach. I think I've outreached like 30 times, and I've already gotten 2 people that say they're gonna have talk to me on Monday. So I'm really excited about that. And just
Okay.
I really personalized my own script. I made so many scripts to the point where, as I'm going through the call, I don't even have to like look at a paper anymore to know what questions to ask. It really helps
Nice.
me like really get in depth with the prospect. So I'm not, I don't feel like a robot. I feel like I'm actually talking to a human being, and I can really get in depth. Like, it just really personalizes the call, in my opinion.
It's
And
funny you say
what's up?
that. Um, yeah, I was gonna say it's funny you say that because I feel like sales is like you go from like robot to human being the more you do it.
To counselor.
Yeah, pretty much the counselor, the psychologist. Like, oh man.
Exactly. Like, at a certain point, you know the pattern, and it's like you know that the person's dealing with a certain pain, and you've heard other people talk about it. So it's like, here's your problem, man, and our product is exactly what you need to steer away from the patterns you've been following to get to where you want to be.
Yep, and stop being a baby. Do it.
Exactly.
Um,
Is that how you close, J.
well
Daniel?
that
Stop being a baby.
well not really, but like
I'm just
same idea.
pulling a Shane.
Sometimes that's what it takes. It's crazy. Okay,
Did you listen to
next.
Chris Mantis? How do you say his last name? Montiata, whatever.
Yeah,
Chris
yeah.
M. Have you seen his posts that he keeps putting on our page?
Julian literally is Chris. He became Chris. That's why I'm like laughing about his role play call because like literally on the role play call I was like, hold on, this isn't Julian, this is Chris. Like it was like, if I were to wave a magic wand over your business, how would you want it to be? Okay, so would you say that hiring coaches and mentorship is something that would take your business? And then I was like, Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Okay, here.
Chris's last one on saying don't be afraid to pull back and don't be afraid to offend. And you're
Yeah.
not trying to offend, but what you're saying is truth that they need to hear, even though they might not initially want to hear it. In the end, they realize, oh, that's what will help my business. Yeah. So it was a great quick take. I like his little, while he's crossing the street or walking down the sidewalk, he just gives us a little blurb. And that's meat. There is deep meat in those.
Yeah, I gotta stay tuned to some more of the videos in the group. Some of these are like really good. Here, let's get it going. Next up is H. H.
There he is.
Hey,
What's going on? Yeah, what's
what's
been your
going?
win for the week, man?
I've been very happy with this program, to be honest. I live in Mexico, and I do marketing online. I do design, marketing as an architect. So I've been through the 2 weeks of the course, and I've been finding that many of the tactics that they show, I subconsciously have been applying it already. Not that I know it all. No. It's more of a reaffirmation of knowing that I'm going the right path and just being motivated to say, yes, I knew it. It's first the customer. So the biggest takeaways that I've been having in this program is as a builder, as a designer, I look at this sales process in two ways. One way is a digital sales funnel, that there's platforms like ClickFunnels, like there's many platforms that allow you to have like a chain of reactions. And the other part of it is the emotional, is a personalization. It's more of the heart to heart, wanting to do the best for the other person. And this is something that, because of the clients that I manage in the social digital management, I'm able to practice day by day. If I have a call with one of my clients, if I have a call with another one is talking about fitness and health, and the other one is talking about oils, and the other one is talking about how to sell wood and stuff like that. And so I'm assisting several customers that these strategics that I'm learning in the course, because we use programs like Zoom, not specifically Zoom, but there's many other programs that we use to have interaction, to be showing your page and
Hold on, let me
background.
pause you for a second. So is that your client that you're talking about, like with the Zoom, or just what you do outside of? Is that a client you're talking about with the Zoom?
No. This is how I meet with them. Have you used SteamYard? It allows you to, it's a type of Zoom software, but it allows you to share your screen and do other stuff.
Oh yeah. I've seen people go live with it. Pretty
It's
cool.
really good.
Cool,
Yeah.
man. So for this week, you got a lot of momentum. You've been getting the ball rolling, it sounds like.
I'm looking forward into very soon getting clients that send leads, not me needing to build the funnels and do stuff like that.
Yeah, man.
I listened
let
to
me-
your post.
Let me cut you off for a second just so we can keep it going.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you got momentum. You're about to start getting clients. Everybody's kicking butt. Now we're gonna transition to the point where we're just talking about like kind of what's stopping us. I'm gonna start with Brandon and just work my way across my screen. Mr. Bell.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Bell. So yeah, what's been your obstacle for this week, man? What's your thorn?
Right. So for this past week, or my perceived one for next week?
This past week, like,
Okay.
what stopped you
Yeah.
from making $100 billion this week?
Yeah. So I realized that quickly early on. I watched this video called. It was something about like the dangers of self-development, and it's talking a lot about this idea of a lot of people consume books and you watch videos, and just by doing that act, you feel like you've accomplished something, but in reality, you haven't. And I've been really good about going through these videos, doing takeaways and much stuff like that. But I realized at a certain point, I was afraid to do outreach because of the feeling that it it generated stress inside of me. And so I realized, I'm learning this thing. I'm doing a bunch of role plays, but at a certain point, I need to start taking the actions that are actually going to lead me to results, rather than just feeling like I'm being accomplished by watching videos. Does that make sense?
Hell yeah.
And I was like, so I guess, yeah, that's my biggest issue, facing that resistance when it comes to doing that. And next week, I'm going to try to take the actions that actually take me to getting a client, getting results.
Gotcha. So you've been reading the book on how to do push-ups, but you don't have a six-pack yet, and you're wondering why.
Right.
Okay. Gotcha, man. Cool. So I'm just messing around, by the way. That's a great point.
I got you.
Let me see. Next was it Frank or Cheryl? My screen like moved around. Frank. Hey, Frank.
Hey.
Frank Putter Del Monde. I don't know if I said it right. What's been like your obstacle for this week?
I would say time management and procrastination, and there's always an end. But like the top one would be feeling that I'm not ready to start doing something when I already know that like I've already taken the steps to like prepare me for what I'm trying to do. For example, like outreach. I've gone to the course, like the bonus section of like how to find them, how to approach them. But then to myself, I keep thinking that like I don't feel like I'm ready enough like to spark a conversation with this person because like I don't know what they're gonna be looking for or whatever. So that's the thing I'm trying to fix for next week, where it's like instead of like dabbing your feet into the pool, you just jump into the pool and then you can feel if it's cold or not. So that's what I'm gonna do to
Okay.
actually fix this problem.
In question, what? So I know I know you mentioned like procrastination, this, and the third. Like it happens to everybody. It happens to me too, right? What has been like for you? What's your goal with this whole thing?
Uh, wait, what do you mean?
Like 6 months passed, the program worked perfectly for you. Where are you?
Uh, let's see, running a full-time business, I would say.
I mean, like how do I explain it? Like for me, in 6 months, right? Like all my bills are paid. I weigh like 15 pounds more. You know, I'm at like when that's like relatively clear, you can instead of like procrastinating, one day I do it, one day I don't. You can just, okay, this person who has like this, their calendar looks like this. I do this. There's no maybe, there's no I don't feel like it. I just do this. And that's been like the biggest thing I've found with like procrastination. Just okay, it's because and the whole feeling worthy thing kind of ties to that, bro. Like feeling worthy, if I can, if I can't. Okay, I commit to being this person. Even if I'm not, I commit to doing what they do, and like eventually, it's it's set in stone. It's automatic. Does that make sense? By the way, that's just something
Yeah.
I've been kind of going through as well.
To like fix this problem, like I'm working on a vision of like a bigger picture than what I have right now. So
Yeah,
just
man.
more
It doesn't have
focus.
to be fancy. It's just like literally what I want. Okay. And like, and you can even like, if you're doing a morning formula, bro, and part of it is exercising, like, okay, how fit do I want to be? Blah, blah, blah. How's this want to be? How's this going to be? And then, you don't have to overthink it because then you just get you get like your brain, your amygdala shuts you down. You're not motivated. Just quick, because usually people know, we know what we want, but like
Mhm.
we overcomplicate it. Um, okay, but cool. So next is the show.
Hey, yes. Okay. Yes. Since I've been back to the two jobs, time. I do manage my time, but I'm like, God dang it, I was making such good, like just jumping hurdles like crazy during. So I'm like, okay, what my vision has always been there, even before I found this program. So I know what kind of lifestyle I want to lead. I know, debt free. I know what kind of town I want to live by the ocean, what the house would look like, what kind of nicer car to drive. All that's already there. That's already set in stone. And I'm a driven and strategizing type personality. I see something and I just go for it 100%. So what is limiting me is that I have these two jobs that just won't let me get through the course as fast as I want, because I'm still just in the bonus round and I still the certification I want to go through. So I'm just like, come on. That's my right now that I'm like, okay, how do I what else can I do? I need the two jobs to float my boat right now. So that's my precipice. And so I guess I would agree with Frank a little bit too, is all right, say I was to that point, say I have my certification and I can contact Talos, how do we say his name again? Talos. We contact him.
Him.
And
Pronounced
the
Thales.
Talos. Okay. Anyhow,
Alice.
he contacted me when he finally moved from Boston to Chicago, and let me know this stuff that he's doing, and as well as putting it in the group. And so he said, hey, man, let me know when you're ready, because I'm interested in kind of that same genre of client that he is. So I thought, all right, I'm going to keep in touch with this guy. So a key thing to do is, even in our training and our learning, one thing that I have learned is this interaction that we have in this group here. People may come, people may go, people advance and maybe don't plug into the group as much as they used to and so forth. But keep contact with these people, because you never know, they may bite onto something big and go, hey, they need 50 people at this place. And it's the same genre, what I'm hoping for. So the contacts are huge, and I want to make sure that I have enough under my belt to do what I really want to do. And I know I don't have that under my belt yet. I'm getting there. So that's my, come on, Cheryl, get there faster. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Okay. So your biggest thing is like time, sounds like.
Oh,
Like you
if I could dump these 2 jobs again, and have the money from somewhere, somehow, while I'm still doing the training, and then start inching my way into actually making this, transitioning out of what I've been doing and this full time.
Question.
But it's just, yeah.
Okay, so you were like on unemployment in that time when the 2 jobs were shut down, or?
I was.
Okay, did they give you the $3,000 a month every month?
No.
No? Oh, you can request it. You can literally request it, and they'll send you the $10,000. That might help.
Wait,
I
what?
didn't know that.
Yeah, literally, you can. If you request it before July, I think.
Oh, that's a different program. That's the PPP program. So
I'm in Florida, so it might be different for you, but you can request it, and they'll give you the $10,000. Just straight to your bank account.
There's 2 programs I've been applying for when COVID, when I was on lockdown. And because one of the incomes that I have, I'm self-employed. I cut hair for a living. So I booth rent at a salon. I don't own the salon. I just booth rent. So I have to do all my own marketing, drum up, all my own insurances, blah, 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 blah. So in that's what I could apply for some of these other programs as self-employed that is in lockdown right now. I'm part of that phase. However, our doors are open. I'm back to work again. So I'm not making but it wasn't anywhere near $3,000. It was far less than that I was getting. So I'm like, squeaking by, man, just squeak. So
yeah, it might be different.
It was rough.
Per state. Okay. Here, let me get going with everybody else. But your
Sure.
biggest challenge is just your like time with those 2 jobs, right?
Yep, that's it.
All right. Next is, I forget who's next. This thing is being weird. Frank went, Cheryl went, Brandon went too, right? You went, Brandon, right?
He went first.
You did. Okay. You went. Yeah, it just keeps moving. I'm used to just. Yeah. Okay, so Cheryl went, Brandon went, Frank went. Next is Julian left. Okay. H. What's up, H?
Hey.
What's up, man?
I would I would agree with both of you with dopamines, I would say. The control of dopamines.
Yeah.
Tricking the brain into what is necessary to do, Just having a calendar, like you said, and like Belle said, this thinking of, okay, I read this book, okay, I studied this, now I know this, and am I worthy? Well, if you put the action, you have the dream and you act on it, you will. So the dopamine level is something big.
Dude, do any of you listen to Jim Rohn?
No.
No? Okay, well, Jim Rohn, basically, he was the guy who I guess you could say coached Tony Robbins when he was younger. Pretty much, Jim Rohn, one thing that he always says is like, success doesn't respond to people like what you want or what you need. It responds to what you deserve. Like if you're working for $10 an hour, but you're doing $100 an hour stuff. What is it? Whoa, what's that? Hey Frank, there's another Frank that came in.
Okay, that was me. Hello?
I was just saying, how to serve the people, that is a big one. Like if you have clients, the biggest thing you want to do for them is help them make the right decision. And when I saw this in the course, I'm like, that's straight up. That's a lot of client retention there.
Okay. Sorry, I just missed like the last 4 seconds. Zoom was being funny with me. Oh yeah, pretty much like the whole thing with like, if you work for $10 an hour, but you're working like your work is worth $100 an hour. You're doing the manager's job for him. You're probably gonna end up getting paid more in a couple months. Same thing. But what's been your like obstacle this week? Like what's been like your pain in the ass? Your PETA. We should make it PETA instead of thorn.
It's dopamines, man. It's learning how to control that up.
What do
You
you
know,
mean?
when you think, example, if you watch Netflix, if you have something that, if you play video games, if you,
Have you been overstimulating the hell out of your nervous system?
the what?
Have you been like overstimulating yourself? Like food, 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 food. Netflix, 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 Netflix. Game,
No,
game, game,
something that
game.
I do is that I invest a lot of time into the international news set of things, especially with this invisible bug that we're going through. Um, so I, you know,
Oh,
I
bro,
use
this
a
is
lot of the nighttime.
all Corona in here, man. This is water. I'm drinking
Exactly.
Corona. No, I'm just kidding. It's water. It's
Just
also clean water.
don't use any covering because that's an October surprise, right? So yeah,
So,
dopamine, like going into
dopamine.
that niche of international news, and then with that, just building and designing. I like to do a lot of road designing in
Yeah.
paper, so I have like a clear objective of where I'm heading to, and have nodes that I can assess and say, okay, check, check,
Um,
and just go.
I'm having a hard time understanding what you mean by dopamines, though. Like, do you mean like distractions, or like what's your PETA, bro? PETA.
Bell mentioned something very important, and he said that thinking that you deserve, like reading a book or doing something, and then not taking it to the next phase of, if you learned how to do a better funnel, go ahead and apply it now instead of waiting until tomorrow or the day before, just pondering on how I'm going to do it and then just not do it, and that thing.
Okay. Question. So basically you're procrastinating, and you're procrastinating right now, basically?
Not procrastinating. I would say that because of other interests in my mind, I can't build the map correctly. I can't follow it to the T. You know?
Okay. So you got, okay, that makes sense. So yeah, man, like the same thing with, just, are you open to like just some feedback on that real quick? Like 30
Yeah.
seconds? Okay, so just literally what we talked about earlier, man. Like with Frankfurter. Like there's so many things to overthink, especially if you're introverted. Like I'm very introverted. Well, you
What?
know,
I
I've
don't think
trained,
so.
I've I've trained, maybe I'm like in the middle. I've trained myself to be able to be outgoing and to connect with people, but I thrive on me time. It's something that comes natural to me. Like but it to make it simple and not overthink it, it's just, okay, where am I? Okay, now I'm aware. Now you can forget about that. Where do I want to be? Okay, this person who's where I want to be, what are their rituals? What are their habits? What are the things they do that make them get there? Okay, put them on the calendar. Okay, now I am that person. I do these things. My identity is this person. I do the push-ups in the morning. I drink the water. All of a sudden, boom, you have your results. There's no thinking about it. There's no, I don't feel like it. It's in my schedule. I'm gonna act like this, and I'm here. That's it, man. That's anything else is just overthinking. And I like, I can speak from experience. Like it's a very painful rabbit hole, bro. And yeah, I have a lot of other interests too, man. Like I love playing basketball. Like dude, I could play ball for like 20 hours a day. I love wrestling. I love jujitsu. I like playing chess. Like so much stuff, bro. Just if you want to be this person, you got to do what they do. That's all. Anyway, I'm going off on a rant, but it's something I've gone through
If
myself,
I
man.
would add to it, I would say that we all are precious stones, that people that are searching their purpose have their essence, they have their own vibration. And the way that they tune into perfection is by expanding in it. And that includes bringing other macros, that includes other colors, but eventually we're going to be who we are.
Man, you are such a creative, bro. That's awesome. I love the analogy. Okay, so here I'm gonna move on to the next person. Adam, are you there, man? Come on, Adam. I got
What
an
up,
E.
JD? How are you?
Doing good, man. I got an E for you if you're interested.
A what?
No, I'm just kidding. I said I have an E for you. Okay, bro. So yeah, I know you came in a little late. Just talk to us about your wins and your win for this week and an obstacle you're facing.
Yeah, I guess, well, my win for this week is I finally got on the phone a live close call, and I think I closed them where the way my client works is it's like a 2-call close. We design the proposal and then send it off to him. So I'm just waiting for that proposal to get signed. If it gets signed, it's a $5,000 close, 20% commission. Yay. So
Come on.
yeah.
The car
So I'm
payment,
pretty
the
pumped about
insurance,
that.
the internet,
And,
phone bill.
yeah. So and apparently he hired 3 appointment setters to start actually booking some live calls in our calendars, in the closers calendars. So I can't wait for that to happen, because it's been a week, waiting for some calls to happen, and I only got on the phone with one person because essentially I've been trying to follow up with people and set appointments. But no, he's seen that problem, and I've kind of identified it with him. So I guess that's a win. Is I'm expecting this next week to go a lot better.
Come on.
Sick. I remember, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, you were like, I gotta do outreach, man. Get me a client. I'm starting, but gotta get a client. Man.
Yeah, man. Like, I don't know if you saw my video in the inbound closer, but like, man, I was pumped. It didn't take long at all. You put your feet to the ground and start pounding out the outreach, and you're gonna get clients, guys. So don't hold back. I mean, even when you're just in the accelerator, if you're in the, I haven't finished the certification yet, but I'm pounding away at that in my spare time. But just, I mean, start the outreach, guys. If you've done some role plays and you feel like you're ready, get out there, right? And get some clients. I've got, a few more I'm in contact with, but there's a lot of closers out there looking for work too. So one of them actually replied and said, we've been inundated and we actually paused now, and we'll get back to you if we need more closers in future. Like, they're just, so a lot of people are obviously reaching out through Commission Crowd and whatnot. But yeah, so hopefully I got a couple more clients on the go this week too. That
dude. All right, Adam, we get it. You're awesome. So what sucks? What's your PETA, man?
What's my PETA is that I was expecting to take live calls all week, I guess, and it's just been a pain in the ass working with the client, trying to explain to him, like, no, like, I need appointments set in my calendar. I can't be spending my days trying to get the people on the phone. I guess that's my PETA, man. Like, my thorn in my ass. It's just getting on the phone with some actual client or prospects.
That's literally why I left my old client, bro. Like,
Is
I want a guaranteed 20 calls a week. I don't care about your situation. Guarantee me 20 a week. That's what I need to hit my numbers. That's what I need to hit my goals. If you can't do that, I can't help you. Like, literally, man, it's so important. Let me see. Hey Frank, did we go through your PETA, man?
I'm here.
Yeah, did we go through your PETA?
Huh?
Did we go through your PETA?
Yeah, we did went to my van.
Okay, so now we're gonna talk about what we want to be held accountable for, guys. Starting with Brandon. What's up, Brandon?
Yeah, so something I want to be held accountable for is, I guess this is kind of vague, and I'll flesh it out a little bit and I'll send it to you guys in a chat. But I want to do at least 2 actions every single day that are directly tied to getting clients or outreach. And the reason why I don't just like clarify and say outreach is because last week I did a lot of things that were outreach related that weren't necessarily outreach. So for example, I made a professional looking resume. I had a conversation with someone who was helping me clarify what I actually want out of a client. And so I still felt productive in those ways, but I want to do that every single day. Is that clear?
Okay, so what I'm hearing from you is that you said you wanted to do outreach very blandly before, and you made the website with no clients to go on it, and you made the logo with no, you did the easy stuff. It's not scary, right? Do this. I know you're introverted, right? I'm the same way. Okay. Here's what you can do, man. Speak to 5 human beings, clients who need closers every day. 5. Just have 5 conversations. Oh, Adam put the thumbs up. That was pretty cool. You got to teach me how to do that, man. You just had a course. I might consider buying it for $9.97, but first I need to think about it and then talk to my cousin who really does nothing to do with it. But I'm scared to make a decision. Anyway, yeah, man. How's that sound? Just talk to 5 people.
Sounds like
Yeah, that sounds
Gustavo.
good.
Sounds like Gustavo.
Yes. What are you kidding me? No, I do business very good. I do business incredible, but I don't play that. No, I don't. Yeah, I haven't seen Gustavo in a while. Cool guy. Oh yeah, Cheryl, you witnessed the birth of Gustavo.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, man. But how's that sound, Brandon? Outreach.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Speaking to 5 clients a day. Cool, man. How about you, Cheryl? What do you want to be held accountable for?
Getting myself through these modules so I can get into the certification, get that stuff done, man. I have the drive and the desire. I just don't have enough time in the day. So just keep me accountable for that, because then I can take the other steps that you guys are doing. But right now I'm just still like.
Are you doing something every day? Like every single day? Like.
Oh yeah. Oh
Okay.
yeah. I'm either doing a module or I'm chiming in and listening to what you guys talked about on the Facebook page.
Mm-hmm.
If I get any emails, I notice Ryan has been sending a lot of emails, the one that was interviewed by Taylor, and any of Taylor's emails, I try and open those up. And even if I can't listen to the whole thing, if it's at midnight, okay, listen to 20 minutes of it, something, get something in there. So yeah, I do that.
Okay. So let's say an hour a day doing either going through the course or doing outreach.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, and you could just cut that in half. If a video is an hour long and you only have an hour, you could just only watch 30 minutes of it, like really focus, and then 30 minutes like talking to clients, like outreach, interviews, stuff to make money. How's that sound? Just an hour a day.
See, that's what I haven't done. No outreach yet, because I'm still in. Here's what happens: the learning mode when I can't be consistent like I was during lockdown, so that I keep compiling the information, building every day. And then you have days where I'm just tapping in, like just dipping my toe in the water instead of swimming. Then it's like, oh, I need to go look at my notes from last week again and like just refresh my mind. It's like reading a book. You put the book down and you have to go back and read the last 3 pages to remember, okay, now I know where the story's at before I can go forward. It's that. And I'm just like, oh, come on, man. So I have done no reach out to try and get clients because I don't feel I'm ready to do that yet. I haven't got from A to Z. I'm like from A to F right now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, so right now you're just gonna go through like an hour a day of like videos, stuff like that.
Videos, do some more role plays, just all that stuff that I was able to do during the lockdown, and just try and keep that pace going, because I really want to get through all the way through the certification. I haven't paid for that yet because I didn't do that up front. So it's like get through. And aren't we supposed to do this 2 times through the accelerator before you do certification?
I think you have to do everything twice.
Okay.
I did everything once, and now I'm doing it the second time. I just watch everything and then watch everything again. That's what I'm doing.
Okay, so I'm just the first time through all the accelerator.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
On the bonus rounds right now.
Yeah, but I feel like. Yeah, what's up?
Hey, I just wanted to say something for both Brandon and Cheryl, and maybe others in here. Both of you remind me of, I think it was one of his Daily Mind Medicines this week, Taylor's. If you're comfortable, you're not growing. So like, drop the fear of reaching out to clients, drop the fear of thinking you're not ready. You have the training behind you guys. You have the role plays. Get uncomfortable, push yourselves, grow, get out there. Don't be afraid. Right?
Yeah, you're going to suck anyway because you don't have real world experience. You might as well suck now.
And don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. I mean, get the experience of talking to some people out there. You might not get a client this week, but you might get to talk to 5 and you'll get more comfortable as you go. But if you're not uncomfortable, you're not growing. And you know, just get uncomfortable, push yourselves, guys.
Yeah, I was thinking that, but I wasn't gonna say it. And,
No, that's okay. That's all good. And I
I'm a
think
bit bold.
that's okay. And H, I think you were the one that had said, see, I haven't even like rewritten my script. I have concepts of what I'd like to do with that. It's like, I need to do that too. And and maybe Brandon said that. Just write a resume for myself. I'm not on LinkedIn. And so I'm just like, oh my God, I got so much. These 2 jobs need to go so I get all this stuff done. That's where I'm at. I'm like, Frog Eyes like H. I got this over here. I got this over here. And I'm pulling it all together. I'm trying to pull it all together.
yeah, your best bet is as you go through the videos, think like, okay, like how can I like literally inject this into my sales thing, like to make me close deals, you know? So with every video, it's not just how can I absorb everything, right? Because it's too much. It's like,
And I
okay.
take a ton of notes. Notes.
Oh, you're telling
off of
me.
each.
I have like 5 notebooks that are just full, crazy. But yeah, what Adam said. Let me see. I would definitely like recommend like at least this is what I told Brandon like 2 weeks ago. Even if you're not gonna like pitch your services, at least have conversations with them and ask them what's going on, because that'll give you like, okay, you know, because that'll give you first the concept of it, and then once you understand their offer, you can actually structure your script around that, and that'll give you a lot of confidence. And also, I've role played with you before. You're fine. You're fine.
I used to do the exact same thing, and that is I used to try and make sure everything was perfect and everything was perfectly in line, and my LinkedIn was set up and this and that and this and that. And I'd spend days going over stuff and trying to make sure I was perfect. I had to let go of that. I had to let go of that to move forward. So what I did, I just let my LinkedIn profile go stale. I haven't even updated it. I just, you know, updated my bio on my Facebook and started outreaching people. You know, I don't think we have to be perfect. There's clients out there looking for closers like us. We have the great training behind us. Yeah, don't think you need to be perfect to get out there, guys. It's out there. The work's out there, and they'll be happy to take you on.
And Adam has such a podcaster voice, like a radio star voice.
Yes, he does.
All right, so
and I'm the most introverted here, I'm sure.
Yeah. What was the word? I heard perverted. I think I heard it wrong, right?
Introverted.
Oh, introverted. I heard perverted. I was like, where did that come from?
Some might
say. Well, we know what your PETA is.
No, like I heard perverted. I was like, what? Adam.
Okay.
Come on, man. Okay, so let me see. So Cheryl's gonna be held accountable for talking to clients, connecting with them, researching them. Do you have Quora? Do you have Quora on your phone?
No.
Oh, I would get Quora. Literally get Quora or Reddit, and you can just.
Quora. I've never even heard of it. What is Quora? How do you spell it?
It's forums. Quora. It's forums. So you just type in a topic, and people talk about it. And you can type in topics like getting clients or a specific industry, and you can just. If you're at work, you can just pull out your phone and read about it. So instead of like social media, jamming your brain with. Sorry, I just had a lot of nuts. Instead of social media programming, you can just, you know, closing, cool stuff. Oh, look, my industry.
Man, that's a jug. Wow.
Oh yeah, 60.
Good man.
64. Yep, 64 ounces. But I want to go through everybody. So
yes.
Let me see. Next is. What do you want to be held accountable for? Frankfurter. Next business. Okay, so we'll do H. What's up, H? What do you want to be held accountable for, man?
It would be role playing. I need to do some role plays, practice the sales
How many?
per week.
Yeah, for this next week, in the next 7 days. One a day, one every other day.
I would say at least 5 per week.
Okay.
Hit me
So
up.
basically, so one a day, and then Saturday and Sunday off.
Just Saturday.
Okay. Role play every day. Cool, man.
Hit me up. I'll role play with you.
There you go.
Awesome.
I'll role play with you too. You already got 2. Okay. Next is Adam. Adam.
Yes. What do I want? Yeah, you know what? I want to, like I said, I've got a few clients I'm in touch with. I want to secure 2 more on top of the one I'm already working with. I want to secure 2 more this week for sure by the end of the week, so that I can, move forward with actually choosing which one I want to continue with. Maybe it's not this guy I'm with right now, or maybe he builds it, the way I see it, and I get a lot more calls. That'd be great. But yeah, I want to secure 2 more clients this week to actually start working with them and, see who's best for me.
Okay, so secure 2 clients. What are the specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-based KPIs that we can kind of keep you accountable on, like action steps?
Gosh, I guess just my outreach. So, I mean, I'm waiting to hear back from a couple in commission crowd. Some clients seem to be slow to respond in there, even though they've accepted your connection, you connect with them, but they're slow to actually communicate how to move forward after that. But yeah, I've also got one on the go through Facebook group. So I guess that's just like finalize 2 of them minimum by the end of the week. So I'm kind of onboarded and either going through some training or I guess onboarded, so to speak, by the end of the week with 2.
Okay, so 2 more clients. Gotcha. What about Brandon, Cheryl, H, Adam? Oh, what about me? Gosh. I don't even think I talked about like what's my wall been this week, to be honest.
So
Okay.
rewind.
Okay. So
Go through everything.
okay, so my wall for this week has been getting to bed early. Jesus Christ, I've been struggling getting to bed early. Yeah, getting to bed early, waking up early. Like, yeah, that's been my thing. And I want to be held accountable for, let me see. So yeah, hold me accountable for doing outreach, morning formula. Yeah, just touch points with clients. Just the same thing talked about with Brandon. Just talk to 5 businesses that want a closer. Just talk to them every time, 5 times, 5 people.
What avenues do you guys look for these besides the Facebook page, like Taylor in the training talks about? What other mediums do you go to?
LinkedIn and crowd. Yeah, LinkedIn and commission crowd.
Okay.
I don't. There might be others if you guys know others.
Yeah, I'd say follow what they say in the program, in the accelerator program for outreach. The lesson from Blake, it's great. So he teaches you how to reach out through Facebook groups and stuff like that. I think Facebook groups are amazing. There's tons of people out there, tons of people coming in every day looking for closers. So yeah, just start networking in those groups.
Yeah, and you know what too? Like, have you ever had somebody just message you and it's like, It's like nasty. Like you had a conversation once, they never talk to you again. Now they message you, they're like, "Hey, what's up?" And you're like, "Oh, they're talking to me," and they're really just pitching you. And then every conversation, have you ever had that happen where somebody just messaged you just to pitch you, and it's not real?
Yep.
Hey, yeah, Adam has. If you post like value in the group, like information to help people, people come to you, and the conversation is a little more like real, and you know, it helps with like credibility. Like if somebody sees my YouTube videos, the conversation is great, you know. Same thing with a client. They see your like your content in a Facebook group, it really helps. See, yeah, I think we went through everybody now. We did. H, Cheryl, me. So guys, it's been an awesome call. Hope everybody enjoyed their 4th of July. Yeah, we're doing these every Sunday. Any fireworks here? Anybody shot fireworks?
Oh yes, I did.
You did? I watched fireworks.
I didn't shoot them off. I watched them, but I watched them up close.
Oh no, I just watched my neighbors. They're all Puerto Rican, so lots of fireworks. Puerto Ricans like to
partay.
Pretty much. Not me though. I'm the one in the back of the room.
No, not you. Right, everybody but you. I don't think so. You're the DJ. You got the music going. You brought the whole party. It's at your place, but no, not you. You're in the back room.
No, guys, it's been awesome. We're pretty much done for today.